Good morning, Maine West. I'm Estelle Guinea.
And I'm Sarah Guinea.
And we are not the same person.
And this is Warrior Weekly. "36 students from Maine West visited WGN Studios on Saturday, October 21st. Students got to see what it was like to be on and behind the scenes of a Saturday morning news show, with the walkthrough given by Adrian Balo, a producer at WGN.
On Thursday, October 19th, the Student Voice Committee, combined with students from Maine East and Maine South, participated in Involve training. The Involve training taught student leadership programs and their advisors on how to create engaging student activities for their schools and communities.
Now to Brooke for your sports update.
Welcome to this week's sports update. Congratulations to Devion for winning a gold medal at the Illinois Special Olympics sectional bowling competition. He will now compete in the state competition in December. Girls varsity volleyball lost their regional game to Maine South in the first two sets on October 24th. We look forward to next season. A tremendous congratulations to varsity football athlete Onell Miller-Smith for winning Athlete of the Week. The varsity football team played Collinsville on Saturday and unfortunately lost. Congratulations to the team on a successful season. And now for a check-in with the swimming and diving team about their conference meet.
This is Aaron Rivera, and we are checking in with the girls swim and dive team and how they feel about their conference meet.
Yeah, I feel super ready about it. We've been practicing really hard all season, so it's really exciting to see in our championship season how all the girls do and how I do.
I don't have any concerns at the moment. The girls have been working hard all year. They got their races down to a science. We're ready to go.
So I'm excited to taper and just prepare for the meet get all my best times as fast as possible, then after be able to eat and relax and get ready for sectionals then.
So this conference has a lot of good competition, so that's going to help push the girls to do their best and do our best as a team.
As a result, the girls swim and dive team scored an overall 4th place. This is Aaron Rivera with WMTH Sports.
For the first time in Maine West history, the varsity football team won all 9 regular season games and went to the playoffs this past weekend. Here to tell you more is Trino Chavez.
For the first time in Maine West history, the varsity football team won every game in the regular season, leading up to the playoffs with a 9-0 record. This was a season unlike any before, beating out their 2019 season with their 8-1 record.
It's the first time this has ever happened in Maine West history, right? There hasn't been a Maine West football team to go 9-0 in the regular season before. So that in and of itself is special, right? It's special to be able to say, you know, we were the first people at Maine West to do this, and right now we're the only people at Maine West to go through a regular season 9-0. So going 9-0 is a tremendous accomplishment. There are only 30 football teams in the state of Illinois who are 9-0 right now, and after this first weekend of playoffs, there'll be a few less. And to be one of those is really just a testament to all the hard work, the effort, the great attitude, the mental and physical toughness.
But the team is confident that this is a success that they can keep up with in the future.
When I think about Team 65, they need to follow the example that Team 64 set in terms of how great your off-season preparations need to be.
I think the biggest thing is leadership. I think we just got to keep preaching leadership and being good people on and off the field. I think we've had good, strong leadership that we've been able to build with the coaches over the past couple of years, and I think that just has to keep continuing. I think it just shows that we can compete at a high level against all the other teams in this area. Like, I mean, there's always the Maine Souths, Prospects, Hershey's, all those other schools, and I think it goes to show that 9-0, it sets us up to be just like them. It sets us up for our future, and it sets us up to show that we can compete at the highest levels.
But although the Warriors lost their first round in the playoffs, they're confident that they will come back stronger for next season. Let's hope the Warrior football team can keep improving with the next season ahead of them. This is Trino Chavez with WMTH News.
Hispanic Heritage Month began on Saturday, September 15th to October 15th. Here to highlight new Maine West staff members who are a part of the Hispanic community is Ash Carmichael.
Hispanic Heritage Month is celebrated from September 15th to October 15th, and Maine West is full of proud, Latino-identifying individuals, something that draws people to our community from all over.
So Maine West is a community that's very similar to my community. I grew up in Elgin, and Des Plaines and Elgin have a lot alike. They have about the same demographic, and I knew that I wanted to work with a primarily Latina community, and this community is growing and the Latina community is growing, and this is where I really wanted to be so I can be with my people and be surrounded by my people and help them with whatever college career they have, questions about anything about life really, because we can really connect because I've been there and I've been in their shoes, and we have a lot in common, and so that's why I wanted to work in this community.
But having an ever-increasing representation of Latina people within our staff is something that stands out on its own.
I think that it's important that the Latino staff continues to grow and be a larger representation of the school staff in general, because the amount of Latino students that attend Maine West versus the amount of Latino staff that are here is kind of a large gap. So I think that if we continue to hire individuals of color, specifically Latinos, students will be able to feel more comfortable with staff members. Students will be able to feel that they can see themselves, in staff members and have more confidence to just kind of approach us in general.
Representation comes from all Hispanic cultures and communities who all have their own unique traditions.
The Mexican culture is very diverse. You have a lot of different Mexican cities, and everyone has their own tradition, and that's a beautiful part of Mexico. So if we keep bringing on the Latino diverse, I feel like our generations would not forget our traditions, and that's what's that's what's beautiful about having a school that's very diverse.
This has been Ash Carmichael with WMTH News.
And now for a message from the CCRC.
Hey seniors! Hello! We want you to come here to the CCRC, which is B101, during lunch periods on Monday, November 13th for our first post-high school application day. Myself, Ms. Nelson, and your school counselors will help with any college or other applications you're working on, or help you start an application.
We'll help you with your Common App, with your Oakton application, help you apply for some jobs that you may be looking into. We'll also help you with any information that you may need for apprenticeship programs and trade programs, but we'll help you with all the things, and we hope to see you guys there.
And now for this week's episode of the Maine Minute, featuring your school announcements in a minute or less.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Maine Minute. If you're a junior or senior and plan to go to college but aren't sure where to apply or where to start looking, come to college rep visits, ongoing through November during lunch periods in the CCRC. Check your email from Ms. Holmes every Monday to see the schedule for that week. Maine West Unplugged meets tomorrow after school. On Friday, November 3rd, during 7th period, there will be a Latinx Leaders Career Panel in the auditorium. Come listen to various Latinx industry professionals and community leaders about their experience. Are you interested in snacks, music, prayer, and praise? Maine West Student Ministry will meet Friday at 3:30 in A212. Video Game Club meets today after school. There will be a pop-up art show tomorrow in the Art Suite during all lunch periods. Current Events Club meets tomorrow after school in C220 to talk about affirmative action. October 23rd through November 3rd, Student Voice Committee is holding a clothing drive. If you have any clothing you would like to donate, there will be bins in the front of the school and in the bus concourse. On Monday, November 6th, there will be a musical, vocal, and dance audition clinics. PASA meets today after school in C201. That's all for this week's episode of the Maine Minute.
Warrior Weekly loves to highlight musicians in our community. Here to close our show is Miko Espino.
I will be singing I See the Light from Tangled. All those days watching from the windows.
That's it for today, Maine West.
We'll see you next time. Bye!
All that time, never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here thinking